Hi friends, in my previous videos, I demonstrated how to build an asset management application using C#, React.js and SQL without any prior coding knowledge. In fact, I mentioned that I haven't touched the code in past 10 12 years. Still, I could build that application. Today, we are switching gears to explore a new use case. I'll walk you through building a simple vendor management app, but using simple and small requirements. Let us dive in. I have a prompt with my simple requirement document. I already listed down what kind of tables I need for my, not in fact tables, I just mentioned it as a fields. And I also mentioned my technology requirements such as .NET 8, Web API, React.js and SQL Server. So let's unfold the magic. So after entering the prompt, it gave me, since you need a full stack application with .NET 8 Web API and React.js, all that information, and it also gave me a high level plan, which is create .NET 8 web application with a clean architecture, React.js, SQL Server database, all that stuff. I don't worry what it is giving. I still can go ahead. Hence, I'm simply clicking on continue. So it is going to create a web API project with .NET 8. Simply I need to click a continue button. I'm using Git Copilot. If you are not following my previous videos, I'm simply using the Git Copilot licensed version via Visual Studio Code. And it is continuing with all the respective code creation. One more thing you need to remember, Git Copilot is reactive, not proactive. That is the reason I'm keep on clicking continue buttons. As in, it will take confirmation from us whether to create or stop, TypeScript, all the various confirmations. I know only clicking a button. So it's continue creating all the required files, APIs, CSS files, everything. If you see, I was pausing the video to just save the time for the video duration, but all I was doing just clicking continue based on the prompts it was giving. I didn't even write a single other prompt. The first prompt was given and then it is keep continuing, and it will keep asking in the middle about a confirmation in the form of continue button. I'll also share this prompt what I used in my description. You can follow the same or you can try out by using the Git Copilot. But the other side, you also need to remember, you need to select an agent here and you need to select one of these LLM models. I right now selected Claude Sonnet 4. Probably you can also give it a try with Gemini or GPT. After a few minutes, it is asking for the .NET build. It's at the final steps of execution. During the .NET build, it encountered few errors. You can see it here. The Tailwind errors are expected since the CSS extension does not recognize the Tailwind activities. I'm not doing anything. It's trying to fix by itself. So it is at the final stage of it. You can see it itself ran, projects are successfully created, and it also give me some kind of documentation what it has done on that. Amazing. So now I have a little problem. Looks like there are compiled errors, but I have no clue. In my previous video you would have observed it cleared all the errors by itself. Let us just wait and see whether it will create all those errors. As it is running so late, I thought of just running a command, run application. Let me see what it does. So it's just asking me to continue. It's trying to run my code. So there was different issues, but I didn't do anything on the code. This is really amazing. You see my code is all running by it fixed by itself, and I can see my vendor evaluation system and all that. We could have given some UI aspects to it so that it can really create some beautiful UI as well. One of the amazing stuff here is that it got loads of errors every time it was trying with a different approach. For example, here Tailwind CSS was an issue, or its configuration was an issue, or maybe it has to really fix some kind of other file configurations. All that was done by Git Copilot agent. So here it exactly did like how a regular developer does, but the only difference is the developer takes a few hours, sometimes few days, to fix all these type of errors, issues, bugs and stuff. But here it is automatically trying, and it fixed everything in probably like 15 minutes max to max. This is amazing. So now let us verify whether it was really following my requirements. I already mentioned that I was using some pre-requirement prompt with what are the different fields I require for this vendor management application. Let me just bring that file here. These are the fields I was expecting Git Copilot to build and my agent to build. So you can see there are like some specification that I have given. Evaluation form, evaluation name, evaluation date, rating, all that should come in the form of fields. On-site work, yes or no, toggle, entity, all this. Okay, let me just get into my classes, and I will first go with the vendor data model. So where is my vendor.cs? Here I can say it. So did it really create? Yes. Vendor name, address 1, address 2, city, state. Wow, amazing, is it not? Isn't it? So let me just go with payment information. Maybe I can see somewhere here about the payment information. So I'm going to just check under the vendor here. Maybe, yeah, you can see that pay to name, pay to address, vendor type, all the payment related information is also given here. In case if you have vendor account number, in case if you have any specific fields that you can specify it in your document itself. It was following all my requirement document and then build that application. Definitely there is some human intervention required to validate whether your requirement was working well or not. Thank you for watching my videos, and in my next video I will show you how to automate the UI automation part using the Git Copilot agents, and maybe I'll also show you further how to deploy these applications to your cloud. Thank you.